Good morning, everyone. So welcome back to another what I eat in a day video, and I promise you I am wearing a shirt. It's a bandeau top, I think that's what they're called, and I throw on a sweater because it gets pretty cold in here. I like to have it nice and cold here. I'm gonna be showing you what breakfast, lunch, and dinner I have, and also throw in some snacks that I have throughout the day. But right now I'm kind of craving just like a simple egg scramble with hash browns on the side. Usually I buy my hash browns, the ones that are already ready from Trader Joe's, but those kind of have a lot of fat in them, and sometimes I do like to get the bag of hash browns that you can get at any grocery like Target, Walmart. I'll show you which one I'm talking about right now. Also guys, how rare is it to see me in my natural hair? I'm trying to wear it more often because I'm starting to like it more. I know it's sad to say, but I was just so used to just ironing my hair, straightening it, waving it with a wand or whatever else. And you guys, I made the best banana bread yesterday. I have been craving banana bread for a really long time, and yesterday was perfect to make it because my bananas were already getting really ripe. I love to warm up a piece in the microwave and just add some butter on top and have with some tea, spearmint tea on the side, and it's just so good. That's probably one of my snacks I'm gonna have today after dinner. These are the hash browns I was telling you guys about. I love the Trader Joe's ones. They're my absolute favorite, but they have a bit of fat in them. They're still so delicious. I have them sometimes. These have 0 fat. And if you're wondering about the carbs for a serving, it's 15 grams of carbs and then 2 grams of protein for a serving. I'm gonna have a serving and a half, and I don't track my macros. I mentioned that in the other video, but someone did say, if you don't track your macros, then how do you track your protein? The thing is, the protein part, I just kind of like track it. I'll just like, as I go throughout the day, I add it up in my head, or just use the calculator quickly on my phone, and then that way at the end of the day I know exactly how much protein I have. But I don't use an app or anything like that. I just kind of calculate it in my head because it's just really important to have a good amount of protein every single day, and I try to have 130 grams to 140 grams of protein every single day. Yeah, just to clarify. And then I'm gonna have some bacon, turkey bacon, and then these chicken sausages. I show you guys these all the time. They're so good. Avocado oil is the oil I'm using. Here we have my hash browns and my egg scramble. It looks like a lot of eggs, but adding vegetables makes it look like a lot more. And then we have a total of protein in this is 28 grams of protein. And you guys know I always like to have something sweet and salty together, whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner. And on the side with this, I'm gonna have this little Too Good strawberry yogurt. This one's one of my favorites. And sometimes I like to add some blueberries and drizzle some honey with the yogurt, and that is 40 grams of protein. So we have a good amount of protein for breakfast. And also, yesterday I went to Whole Foods. I had to grab my sourdough bread because that's where I get it, and it's so delicious. And I walked in the condiment aisle, and I had no idea that Rayo's, my favorite spaghetti sauce, has ketchup. So I had to get it, and it's in the same flavor that I like my spaghetti sauce, which is the arrabbiata one. I'm super excited to try this one. I already know I'm gonna like it because, again, the arrabbiata Rayo's sauce for my spaghetti is my favorite. Speaking of this Rayo's brand, Alan is having the other half of turkey for lunch, and I'm gonna have the other half right now. Well, not right now, but for lunchtime. And I was debating if I should have a spaghetti bowl or if I should have a turkey bowl with like vegetables and rice, but I'm aiming more towards a turkey spaghetti, and their Rayo's arrabbiata one is my favorite, so maybe we'll have that for lunch. Mmm. Oh, that's good. If you can get your hands on this and you like a little kick, like just a bit of spicy in your condiments or your food in general, this has to be my new favorite. Another reason why I like this brand so much is they use nothing but clean ingredients.
The enemy always tells partial truths. He'll have a little bit of truth and then a lie. So he that's his bait, like the little bit of truth. And can I just tell a quick story really quick? Yeah.
It's now time for lunch. I was watching an episode of Girls Gone Bible, and it is the Forbidden Fruits episode. Really good one. I haven't finished it. I'm like more than halfway done with it. So I'll finish the rest of it later. But it is now time for lunch, and like I mentioned earlier, I think I'm gonna have some turkey spaghetti, and I'm using the Regos Arrieta, the leftover, because Alan had turkey spaghetti for lunch today as well. So I'm gonna use this one that's already opened. Then I'm gonna have turkey as my protein. This is half a pound of ground turkey. I forgot how much protein that is, but it's a good amount of protein. I'm gonna have to look it up. And then this is the pasta I'm gonna be using. It's the spaghetti Barilla protein plus one. Sometimes I'll add broccoli into my spaghetti. Today I just want simple spaghetti, and I'm just gonna boil some broccoli on the side. For dinner today, I wanted to have something light, and me and Alan can eat this every single week, but I haven't shown you guys how to make it in a while. I don't remember which video it was. I'm going to be doing tuna ceviche today. We're going to be cooking tilapia and some lime juice right after I eat this. That way this tilapia can be cooking in lime juice for a good 3 hours. This is a reminder for all of you who don't eat vegetables. Eat your vegetables. We're now gonna go ahead and get dinner prepped. So I need to have my tilapia soaking in lime juice. I have a total of 8 tilapias right here, and Alan and I are gonna eat half of it today and then the other half tomorrow. So I would say, if I could round up, each tilapia has about 23 grams of protein, and if Alan and I eat half today and the other half tomorrow, I would say I'm having 35 to 40 grams of protein for dinner. Okay, here we have 8 of the tilapia fillets cut into small cubes. Here I have around 16 limes, and we're gonna cut them in half, squeeze all the lime juice, and pour it in here. You guys, I just remembered the other day I broke a glass lid for one of my pots, and all the pieces of glass landed all over my lemon squeezer. I had to throw it away because I wasn't taking any chances, so I threw it away and I completely forgot I needed to buy a new one. So now I'm gonna have to squeeze all the 16 limes with my hands. Cool tip if you didn't know, my stepmom showed me this. So let's say your lemon or lime is not juicy enough, so what you do is you roll your lime or lemon like this. Don't apply too much pressure, and then you want to put it in the microwave for a good I would say 15-20 seconds, And then you want to cut it in half, and you're gonna see how much juicier they come out. I'm squeezing so hard that one of my press-ons literally just flew off. It's over here. But I've had these press-ons on for a good 2 weeks, and let me tell you, they are such a good brand. I will link them down below for you guys if you are interested in press-on nails. But this is my first time purchasing this brand, and I absolutely love it. After a week and a half of having these on, 2 of them popped off, but I just like glued it back on. But I have had these nails on for a good 2 weeks. But yeah, I think after dinner I'm gonna take these off because it's time. They've been on long enough. I'm gonna let it cook in lime juice for a good 2 hours. Some people let it cook for just like 30 minutes, an hour, but me, since it's raw fish, I like to make sure it's completely cooked, and I like to let it sit for a good hour and a half, 2 hours in my lime juice. Just gonna add some salt. It honestly cooks really fast. You can already see the tilapia turning white. We're gonna go ahead and get the mango habanero salsa ready. Again, this salsa is so good. It's sweet and spicy. Usually I use 2, but since this habanero is pretty big, I'm just gonna use 1. 2 bell peppers, or you can use half of 1 big bell pepper, and then 2 tomatoes, and I'm not going to use 2 mangoes. I'm going to use 1.5 and save the other half for maybe tomorrow's little dessert with tahini. So I'm just going to cut everything in half because we will be grilling the tomatoes, bell peppers.